Can you distinguish Taiwanese people from the other Asians?
Oh, absolutely.
Can you tell where I'm from?
No.
No.
I'm learning.
She showed me some pictures,
Yeah.
and I said, "Oh, these guys, they have very Japanese haircut."
One Taiwanese person waiting in line, you will be like,
Definitely
oh, maybe Taiwanese, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Phil. And the first question is, where are you from and how long have you been here?
I'm from San Francisco in California, and I flew in yesterday. I'm a flight attendant with a major airline, so I'm only here usually for a day, so I leave tomorrow morning.
Okay. How's your experience in Taiwan so far?
Well, as I think I mentioned to you before as well, you know, I come to Taiwan often. That's one of the routes that I enjoy the most.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons I do try to come here is because I enjoy the people and I love the city as well. So my experience here is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. Can you distinguish Taiwanese people from the other Asians?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because on the airplane, we see not only the Taiwanese who are coming here because they've been visiting in the States, but also other passengers who are transferring from Taipei to, let's say, the Philippines or Thailand or, you know, Vietnam or something like that. And I've also flown to Japan, Korea, as well as mainland China as well. And you can tell a difference between the people, the personality. And the Taiwanese are especially, excuse me, or I was going to say exceptionally and especially, so I put it together. But they're very warm and very communicative, and they have a great sense of humor as well.
Okay, so you can tell by the personality.
Very much so. The mainland Chinese, for instance, a little more brusque, which is you can BRUSQUE, but a little more sharp. The Taiwanese a little more laid back and a little more like I said, warm. The way they talk to you. Well, and Jay, I mentioned to you as well that I like to go hiking on my layovers here, and every time I go hiking, I notice for one thing too, there's a lot of older Taiwanese around my age, say maybe 50s, 60s. Oh my goodness! They all make eye contact, ni hao, and I say hi, hello first. Well, the ones that speak English, they love it when we stop and talk for 5 or 10 minutes. They love being able to interact with an American or someone who speaks English.
Okay, so that's a good point. So if you don't talk to the person, so can you tell maybe by the facial feature or like the fashion style? Can you tell? Oh, maybe he is Taiwanese.
Ooh,
it's a tough question, right?
Well, for that, I don't know them as well. But I lived in Hawaii for almost 20 years. And when I moved there from northern New Hampshire, where all I saw were white people, the first 15 years of my life. And then you move to a place where there's all these different ethnicities. And so I can tell the difference between, just from looking at a Chinese person, a Japanese person, a Korean person, a Vietnamese person. Because once you start seeing the nuances, you can see it. But in between, say, a Taiwanese and a mainland Chinese person,
it's hard.
It's harder, and especially like you said, the way they dress. Everybody starts to dress alike. You know, if they see a trend, so it's hard to tell in that regard.
But once you talk to them, you can definitely tell the difference.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. That's cool.
We're at Da'an Park in Taipei, and I was walking along. I come here. Almost on every layover. It's a beautiful park. It's a beautiful way to get out. There is a saxophone company over there. They've been here like the last 4 layovers I've had. You hear them practicing and stuff. And I was walking along and I met this gentleman, Jay, who said hello to me and offered me a chance to say hello to you. And from San Francisco, I would like to say ni hao. We love coming here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Phil. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for your time. Can you introduce yourself to the audience first? Just a little bit.
Okay. I'm Daniel. I've been in Taiwan for 2.5 years almost. I come from Germany, and I'm a software firmware engineer in Taiwan.
Okay. So what brought you to Taiwan in the first place?
I was working at the same company in Germany, and I was looking for a different job, a different environment. So I applied for a similar job in Taiwan.
Oh, so basically you are working in Taiwan?
Yes.
Okay. Can you distinguish like Taiwanese people from the other Asians? And if you can, how?
How? I also did a semester at university in Thailand.
Yeah.
Um,
Thailand.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now I have like 3 years experience in Asia.
In Asia? Yeah.
I don't know how, but after a while you get a feeling.
Yeah.
I can't 100%. Like some Japanese, they look very Japanese.
Yeah.
But some of them, they could look like Taiwanese people.
What about a facial feature or like physical appearance?
My girlfriend just went to Japan
Yeah.
and she showed me some pictures.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, these guys, they have very Japanese haircut.
Oh, yeah.
And here you wouldn't really see people with this haircut.
Okay. So from the haircut, you can see, oh, maybe this guy's Japanese.
Yeah. I can't really describe how, like what it looks like, but
Just a feeling.
you get a feeling.
Thank you so much for your time. And first question is, where are you from and how long have you been here?
So I'm from France and I've been in Taiwan since September.
Okay. So what brought you to Taiwan in the first place?
My studies. I'm studying international business and my majors are also English and Chinese.
Oh.
So I've been learning Chinese for 3 years already and I came to Taiwan for 1 semester in order to practice more my Chinese and everything.
Okay. Can you distinguish like a Taiwanese people from the other Asians? If you can, how?
Well, physical appearance, I think it's hard to say because, like, I don't think people look alike. Like, everyone is, everyone is different.
Yeah.
But I would say maybe the way they are, like, Taiwanese people are behaving. For example, in the MRT, I think it's the first time I've seen people, like people waiting in line to go in the MRT, waiting in line to go in the elevator, waiting in line to, like, I think the way Taiwanese people are behaving are
Like
different.
in order? Everything order, something like that?
Yes, everything is like, I don't know how to
Like follow
explain.
rules.
Yes, exactly. They do follow rules. And yeah.
You can tell like by the personality because you have a Chinese friend, right?
I really don't I don't think I could tell.
Yeah.
Everyone is different.
Yeah.
So people are not behaving the same, and you can meet like a Taiwanese person who is very outgoing, another one who is not. I really think it's hard to say about the personality, but about like the population behavior, you can tell like, okay, maybe that person is Taiwanese. If they go to another country and you see like one Taiwanese person waiting in line, you will be like, oh, maybe Taiwanese, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. And first question is, where are you from and how long have you been here?
So I was born in Germany but grew up in Australia, and I arrived exactly 8 days ago.
Okay. So what about you?
I'm from Barcelona in Spain and I got here like 4 days ago.
4 days ago.
Yeah, just here traveling.
Okay, so what brought you to Taiwan in the first place?
So I studied Chinese at university, but I didn't learn much. So I'm like not enough because it was all over Zoom. Okay. So now here to learn some Chinese.
In my case, I'm traveling for 1 year and I'm doing like different stops. And I was going back to Asia from Australia. So Taiwan seemed like a good idea. And why not?
Also, you traveling around the world for 1 year?
Yeah, kind of. So I started like 6 months ago, so like a half of my trips, and been all over like Southeast Asia, like also New Zealand, Australia, and now I'm going back to Asia just to keep traveling. Yeah.
Sounds amazing. Maybe I can do that. Just like you. Yeah. Can you distinguish like Taiwanese people from other Asians?
I feel like you wear a lot of sneakers.
Yeah.
Like everyone's very like active all the time. And I know like in terms of like the dialect, like at uni we learned like the Beijing accent, and so it was like like a lot of R and sh e like for 11, and here you say sui, like you just don't say the H. And so I noticed that.
When it comes to language, I cannot really tell because I'm not able to understand any Chinese at all. But I think the features maybe, I think the sense of fashion is definitely one thing, because I think most Southeast Asian countries, like everyone here, like dresses like more modern maybe. Okay. And when it comes to features, like I think Koreans maybe the face is like more round, like looks more. And I think maybe all other Southeast Asian countries like Vietnam, like Thailand, all those countries. I think the features maybe like more dark skin,
Yeah.
whereas you guys are like maybe more clear.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that would be one of the features.
Okay.
Can you tell?
You mean I'm Asian? Of course I can.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can,
I mean, if we don't talk in the first image or the first impression, I can definitely tell. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy's from Vietnam or
Yeah.
Japanese. But I think the same to you, right? I mean, in your country, in Europe or Western country, right?
Yeah, and actually no. If you say like I think I can see a difference. Yeah, between different countries for sure, especially like Vietnam and Taiwan and no, that for sure. But I don't know what exact features. But I think it also comes with how they dress and how they present themselves.
Yeah.
And yeah, can you tell where I'm from?
No.
No.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning. So.
I think it's the same for us in Europe. I think she looks quite German,
Yeah.
and maybe I don't look very Spanish.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can more or less tell where someone is from in Europe. They're from England, like Spain, like Southern Europe, Northern Europe, or like.
Do you want to show your Mandarin to the audience?
No. 我在邦吉亚，我喜欢去在台北，but that's yeah.
你的老师是大陆人还是台湾人？
汉语人，Oh my god.
中国人还是台湾？
中国人 ，Yeah.
我会这样问是因为你学的口音会不一样。
No, that's where we stop. Yeah, that's like I understood like half and then I blocked. No, that's horrible. It's so bad.
No, it's alright. It's alright. Would you guys can like speak something to the audience in your own language?
Creo que Taiwán es un país que tiene mucho que ofrecer, que la comida és molt bona, hi ha moltes coses que descobrir i la gent de Taiwan és extraordinària.
Hallo alle Mann, ich bin gerade in Taiwan, in Taipei und fange gerade meine nächsten 6 Monate an. Ich kann noch nicht nicht wirklich Chinesisch reden, aber hoffentlich nach den 6 Monaten. Ja.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.